Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the all-new 2025 Volkswagen ID Buzz. This is the Pro S model. It's finished off in white and the MSRP is just over $63,000. So we have a fully electric van to go over in today's video, and we'll start off with what this is powered by, which is the 91 kilowatt lithium ion battery pack. This model here only has a single motor, so it's rear wheel drive. It is paired to the single speed transmission, of course, and it pumps out 282 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque. Now you can get the all-wheel drive model with dual motors, which will have a lot more power. This weighs in around 6,200 pounds. 0 to 60 can happen in around 7 seconds or so. It has a total range of 234 miles, and then you can also charge this from 10 to 80% in about 25 minutes. Now let's go to the front of this vehicle, because it is actually powered in the rear. So there's no components up front for the battery. However, you can open up this tray to get some access to a few components. So technically this is a rear engine or rear battery powered van from Volkswagen. It's also paying homage to the original minivans from back in the day with that modern twist to it. So up front, there's a massive Volkswagen logo. This is also for the distance pacing, and then there's LEDs up front too for all of the lighting. There's parking sensors down below with a cool mesh design for that entire lower section. There's also 2 wiper blades here that go away from each other with a sensor in the lower section of the windshield. And there's not much of an overhang for this van. So up front and in the rear, not much past both of those wheels. Now there's a really cool design for the wheels. There's also power folding side mirrors with gloss black for the mirror cap. No sunroof for this model, but that is available on higher trim levels. And there's some really cool lines that run down the side, lots of glass as well. And then a cool trim accent separating the windows in the back. Now at the very back, there's a body colored spoiler with the third brake light as well as the wiper blade. There's LEDs for all the taillights, backup camera, all the parking sensors. You can also use the key fob or the button underneath to open up the entire liftgate. Now the Buzz is a 3-row SUV or a 3-row van, and with the third row up, you have a good bit of space in the back. Not that deep, but you could definitely fit in some items height-wise. And then the second row is manually adjusting, so you can quickly fold these down to get more space and then lock them back up when needed. And then up top, there's only one button, which you can use to close that. Now, in order to gain access into the Buzz, you can use the buttons on the key fob or simply just push on that electronic release for the power door to open. Now this second row, there's also a cool icon right here. This second row does move forwards and backwards. They do fold flat as well. And then this control here is the easiest way to hop into the third row. So that seat will move forwards, allowing you to hop into the back. It also looks like there's an adjustment to move the third row forwards and backwards as well. So that's pretty neat to see. But you have some auxiliaries, a little bit of storage. There's another van logo there. You have climates up top. I have about an inch and a half of headroom too at my height. So you could be pretty comfortable if you were in that third row. And then you can release the seat, lock it back into place, and then you can move it from there depending on the room that you need. There's that bar down below. Now you have some storage pockets, and then you also have a lot of controls on the door. So these are heated seats. You have your window control along with an auxiliary there, and then a lot of storage. And you have another control here to open or close the door, as well as the one down below. And the climate adjustments are located up top. Now you actually have those on both sides. So it doesn't matter which seat you are in, you can easily do that. And at my height, I had about a half a foot of headroom. So you can be well over 6 feet tall and fit in that second row. Now up front, you'll notice some more of the blue accents with the mirror controls, window adjustments, more of the split design for that door panel. There's the memory seating controls, all the power adjustments there. And then as we hop in, this does have a start-stop button, but as long as you sit in the vehicle with the key and put your foot on the brake, that's basically starting it up and we're ready to go. Now this has a leather steering wheel. There's cruise, distance pacing, volume, and then you have a few controls to get through the gauge cluster. Now it's not that large. You don't have a ton of info to go through. It's mainly all going to be in the infotainment system. You get a little bit of storage with your headlight adjustments and some defrosters. With this wood trim here, you also have a massive dashboard. At 5'10", I can't even reach the windshield there. That's how far back it is. You have large windows on both sides too, so it gives you a really good view out of the front. Now with this infotainment system, if we push on these 6 squares here, the 8 squares there, you have quite a lot of icons that you can scroll through here. Getting into your ambient lighting, you can get into your vehicle, charging. You have quite a lot that you can monitor and get through. You also have a shortcut to get into some of your favorites, and then you have other shortcuts like navigation, music, and phone. And then in the lower section, you have a home button here to get through some more of this information. Heated and ventilated seats, your climate adjustments too, so you can quickly get through all of this and go through all of these as needed. So there is quite a lot that you can get into. And then you do have some more controls for that just below it. Now there's air vents underneath that. You have adjustments for the power doors, which you can shut off. There's also cup holders too. You get a little bit of storage with some armrests. There's more storage above the glove box there, which is great to see. You have garage door buttons up top with that rear view mirror. And then no sunroof for this model, but that is an option on some other higher trim levels. But as far as visibility goes, it's very easy to see all around. And this is how you put the vehicle into gear. So let's twist it down for reverse, where you get that backup camera, twist it forwards for drive, and then B is for the regenerative braking, so you can use that as needed, and then park is by pushing on the end of the stalk. But let's put it back into drive, get this EV van out on the road. And so now let's give it a little bit of juice. And just mild on the accelerator there, we got up to speed. So I don't really see any issues with it being underpowered for its weight, and obviously you can get more power if you would like to, but this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the all-new Buzz. And as you can tell, much different view compared to most other vehicles. Now I will say it kind of gives you that bus feeling as far as a school bus or, you know, something of that kind. A lot of the buses where maybe the wheels are kind of underneath the driver's seats, you kind of get that vibe, and especially stepping into it with the way you have that large step, like you're getting into a truck or a larger bus of some kind. So Volkswagen did a great job with that bus vibe and feel, at least for my initial impressions here. But it seems to drive very nice. For an electric vehicle, it's what you'd expect as far as being quiet, nice and comfortable. It has a refined feel to it with all of these materials, and this is more on the base model. The Buzzes start at 59. This one's at 63, 64. So it's pretty much the basic Buzz that you can get. So you can get full moonroofs, you can get a lot more options. I think you can spec out the first editions to maybe closer to $70,000. So you can get a few more options depending on your budget and what you're looking to get. But for a base model, I wouldn't really think it's a base model. Volkswagen did a good job with even just the entry level, basically, what you are getting, especially with the tech features and just what it has to offer. So it's a really unique vehicle, very easy to drive too, especially with its longer weight or longer length. It's not really all that hard as far as maneuvering in the parking lot either. It seems to have a pretty good turning radius as well, which is great, again, for its size and length. But I think that is going to wrap it up for the all-new 2025 Volkswagen ID Buzz. Once again, a huge shout out to FOURR Volkswagen for providing the Buzz for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.